Nigerian Communications Commission has said Nigerians will have to submit the international mobile equipment identity of their phones to it from July. The regulatory body said this in the Commission's revised national identity policy for SIM card registration. The NCC's move to start the implementation of the device management system, a centralized equipment identity register, is backed by the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired. A portion of the policy said, accordingly, His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, has directed that the device management system should be implemented within 3 months. The NCC said, with the aim to curtail the counterfeit mobile phone market, discourage mobile phone theft, enhance national security, protect consumer interests, increase revenue generation for the government, reduce the rates of kidnapping, mitigate the use of stolen phones for crime, and facilitate blocking or tracing of stolen mobile phones and other smart devices. One of the means to achieve this is through the deployment of device management system. The implementation of a centralized equipment identity register, otherwise known as device management system, will serve as a repository for keeping records of all registered mobile phones, international mobile equipment identity, and owners of such devices. IMEIs that have been reported as either stolen or illegal will be shared through the DMS to all the operators and service providers. The IMEI number is the mobile phone's fingerprint. It is a 15-digit number unique to each phone. With the IMEI number, a phone can be tracked and located irrespective of the cellular number in it. According to an expert that helps the Nigeria police track stolen phones, who asked for anonymous, said the IMEI of a phone allows us to track the phone. It allows us to track the phone's information, people the phone calls each day, and the house address of the people that call on the phone. The expert added, I can't disclose how the IMEI of a phone works. It is sensitive information. Leaking the secret helps the people stealing the phone bypass the information. Some people already try to change the IMEI of stolen phones, but we know what to do to get the original one. With this move, the NCC will have the IMEI numbers, NIN, and mobile numbers of every Nigerian. All these unnecessary things, those are the things that you do because you are not sincere. People are not even going to ready. They are not ready to do that. You are not even taking a biometric of people on how to be able to take care of the unemployed. You see the same thing, but when you are seeing all those people who are criminals, you don't even need them. You don't need a soothsayer to go and meet them or to show you where they are. You know where they are. You don't go to them, but what you do is to negotiate with them. The bandits, the criminals in the north, you are negotiating with them. You are paying them ransom, and you are telling us that it will help kidnapping, to curb kidnapping, and you are telling us that these people are using walkie-talkie. What kind of a system is that? With this NIN, but let's say what people are saying. What you are not doing all this is to make sure that a lot of people are moved out of poverty. See Tinubu, I said Tinubu, Shibajo, that was telling us last year that before December that they must have lifted 10 million people out of poverty, that by 2023 or so, 2022, or whichever year he talks, that they must have moved 100 million people. Tell me a single soul. They have not moved a single soul. Instead, they have even brought a lot of people into that poverty circle. They are not interested in all of those things about the welfare of the people. All this not just to gag people. That is exactly what they are doing. That is what they are doing, not that they want to do. This would have been a step in the right direction in curbing kidnapping, banditry, and terrorism. But a government that is hostile to freedom of expression can equally use this as a weapon against citizens who are unfavorable disposition to its bad policies and nepotism. Any attempt to deny us of our right to freedom of speech will be vehemently resisted with everything at our disposal. Then, you Fulani presidency in Aso Rock will see madness of the people. Try to forcefully implement this your obnoxious agenda, this time around in the streets we all shall be for months. Patami and co are doing all this in order to hack into people's privacy, but that can't be. Everyone that is frustrating us in this country shall be frustrated by the host of heaven, and they shall know no peace in their lives. They want to put everyone inside one tight cage. Could this be the end of freedom of speech of the democratic government? It's palpable now that the crop of Nigeria present leaders have completely run berserk. With all the myriads of problems stinging currently Nigeria not only in the faces, these insensitive leaders are still sitting down talking of phone ID. All of you need to go for mental rest indeed. Well, after registering phone lines with NIN, what else do they want to achieve? Government that fail to yield to the yearning of its citizens. Of what value is this to the populace? Are we not in the same page with North Korea? What is wrong with Buhari and his government of evil? After NIN number, now is our phone ID. Whosoever that come up with this devilish idea must be foolish. I'm not surprised about this. Nigeria is good at creating series of policies but never implements any of them. NIN is a good example. Government itself have not registered NIN for their offices line. Nigerians and the media must stand up against this. In no time, we will lose all the privileges we have including rights to vote. Wasting time of unnecessary and useless assignments while the people you are governing are wallowing in hunger, poverty and uncertainty. This is complete madness and myopic reasoning. These governments have alternative objective with the IMAI strategy. Technologies exist that can enable the identification of any mobile phone. This is declared dead on arrival. Anybody that wants to inflict more pain to our suffering, his or our woes shall never end. This is a stupid law that violates rights to privacy. This government is obviously up to something sinister. This can't happen because you can't manage such data. The NIN to SIM card linking is enough. Even that you can't even manage. Our device identity is far safer with any other dude than this useless and ethnic, religious and careless federal governments. If you like, snapshot our phones, collect our finger numbers and toes number, count the hair of our head and the number of our room where we are living. You will still bring something tangible there, and your hidden agenda will be defeated 100%.